with the Super Eagles. Yesterday, Lesotho won, Nigeria 2, but Nigerians are angry. It seemed like, from the reactions after the match, it seemed like we lost. Why are Nigerians so angry?
Because it wasn't a convincing showing. They didn't play like... We yesterday, results before the Nigerian game, even from a different group, we saw Senegal defeat their opponents 5-0. South Africa, Ivory Coast put 7 past their opponents.
It was Tunisia, I think, a little bit later.
Tunisia 6-0, Algeria 3-0. These are the kind of performances you expect from a Super Eagles that know what is at stake. Those ones didn't have anything too serious at stake.
Yeah.
But we have...
In fact, Tunisia already qualified.
Yes. We had
they were away, we had a
lot at stake. And then when it comes to goal difference too as well, we needed to score more goals to put us in a very comfortable position. So if we cannot put 4 unreplied goals past Lesotho, so what are we doing? That we're leaving everything led to, oh, we need to score 2 or more goals against Benin. We need to score 3 or more goals against Benin. It needed to be convincing so that at least we can have the confidence that going into the Benin game, who have beaten us away from home, we know that, okay, at least we have a chance to at least put Benin in their place. But it wasn't convincing. We saw the back line, the defensive back line, their errors, the Nwabali, the miscommunication between Nwabali and Shemi Ajayi. It wasn't so impressive. The midfield play, the attackers, how would we create chances against Benin if we can't create chances against Lesotho? The complaint of, oh, we're taking to Bluffington Celtic's pitch that was looking like the pitch of a farmer. Now we're taking to a very good pitch where the ball can flow very well, fluid football, everything can move, the passes can also be nice, and we still could not create so many chances. It was painful to watch. Finally, we opened the scoring via the penalty, and then of course that assist from Victor Osimhen to Akko Adams. But other than that, the in-betweens, they were not encouraging. And that was what, the Nigerian fans were expecting, that put your body into this, put your soul and spirit into this, come up with that Super Eagles performance that, okay, we will be encouraged. Come Benin, we're going to be behind you as always, and hope that, yes, for Benin, in Uyo, it will be a result that will favor the Nigerians. But unfortunately, seeing what we are playing a 2-1, we almost even considered another equalizer, late game. And you expect me to be so much in confidence that Benin Republic will probably not cause an upset.
All right, Sam, the scoreline, of course, was 1-2. And let's talk about the first half. Just before, look, for me, the first half, if I use the words, you heard my voice notes. If I use those words now, this is the last time I'll be on TV. But so I want to try and bring it down. It was disgusting. It was repulsive. It was nauseating.
Mike,
you see, Sam. Just what you look at, Sam. We play football. Yeah. There are times when there's time when every month we used to play football. We're not professionals. What we do, we say pass the ball. There's one we shall rest. Baba, no stress. Pass, rest. Pass, move, rest. See, it's basics of football. My 5-year-old nephew would do basics of football. Pass, rest, move. Pass, rest, move. We could not even string 4 forward passes. There was this pass, twice he did it. He would just come, do Baba chair. Turn around. This is what you do. You hold the ball. God, I need to stand up. You need to bring a ball. You don't hold the ball like this. I'll do like this. When he does that, he will now chip it and throw it straight. Mike. He did that twice. I mean, thrice. You remember that? Mike. Sam, what can you say about that disgusting first half?
So it's I don't want to sound like a broken record because it looks like, hey, so this guy is pessimistic and all of that. But then I made up my mind about the Super Eagles since the June qualifiers. Okay. And that's why some of these things it's not like a surprise to me. I don't really get it. I don't take it to heart any longer because I have made that commitment. I mean, I've made the peace with myself since the June qualifiers that Nigeria is not going to the World Cup. And I'm not stressing myself about Nigeria. Even though maybe right now there's been that last minute hope that is being given to them. But then you look at the 45 minutes of play. For a team that needs winning, any kind of winning, now that first half, they're playing goalless. We are not playing Senegal. We are not playing Ivory Coast. We are playing Lesotho, rank 155 or so in the world. Nigeria is ranked 45th. Lesotho, we are playing them in a better stadium, probably better than the Uyo Stadium itself. And then this is what we keep complaining. Our guys, they're used to playing at a very good stadium, and that's why sometimes they don't get to perform because they play in some of these African pitches. But then we saw the stadium yesterday. It was a very nice one. How can you start Ademola Lookman Alex Iwobi, Moses Simon, Tolu Arokodare, Victor Osimhen, and I think we only have maybe 2 shots on target, and one of it from Alex Iwobi in the first half. I'm like, God, I wanted to say that word, but these guys, they don't play well, and it's like, don't they understand what is at stake? And that's what you're saying now, after the final whistle, even though we won, everybody was feeling like because that's how it felt. But the Super Eagles playing Lesotho, even Seychelles, that is being played, Namibia, is it Namibia also? All these small countries that when you play them, you spell their name. That's how you know. You spell their names. We mentioned Tunisia, we mentioned Ghana, we mentioned Ivory Coast. You spell the names of these teams when you play them.
Okay.
But for us, we just not to be able to do anything.
All right. Our resident Super Eagles, Super Falcons, Super Eagles publicity machine. The man who is optimistic about the Super Eagles anytime, any day.
Okay.
Toyosi Afolayo. Toyosi, it ended 2-1. Of course, there's talk about Nwabali. We'll get into that. But it ended 2-1. The second half, it was a bit better from the Super Eagles. Yeah. Let's talk about that second half.
I think what helped us in the second half was the change of tactics and bringing on Akko Adams. I've always said if we want to play the traditional way of Nigeria, which is 4-4-2, we used to play 4-4-2 many years ago. But yesterday we brought it back. 3-5-2 was ditched by Eric Shell. 4-4-2, we're happy. And we wanted to, combine 2 strikers, but it didn't work because both strikers that we used are of similar profiles. Osimhen is just a better goal scorer, better runner than Tolu, but they play similar style. In the first half, we were playing long balls, except from Alex Iwobi, who was trying to channel balls to the left-hand side to Ademola Lookman, but Lookman was not Lookman yesterday. That was not Lookman.
It is Lookman.
No, that was not Lookman. When I said that, when I said that,
what do you mean? This player has not. People are talking about form. He doesn't even have match fitness. Yeah. There's match fitness before you start talking about form.
No, he has returned to Atlanta's lineup for 3 games now. He has played 3 games now.
Started their last game.
Como, their Champions League game, and 1 game before that. So he has played at least.
Why should he be in the Super Eagles first team?
Because we don't have anybody to replace him.
Mike, we can't talk about who are the players.
Who wants to replace Ademola Lookman?
Ademola is still one of our best players.
If he gets dropped, we are going to raise eyebrows.
This dude played against Barcelona, scored against Barcelona. Akko.
He's not a winger.
You saw that guy's movement. You saw how he played. There's something about that guy. And I think that's something that you can even see even from training. If he's not available, if he doesn't have match fitness, Isak is the most expensive player in EPL. He's still not sure. It's Ekitike's suspension that made him start a match. In fact, first match he started, at halftime, they substituted him and he came and was jogging on the pitch. Did you see that? He was jogging. After playing the first half, he was jogging on the pitch. Slot told him to come out and jog on the pitch. Why? The name doesn't matter. How can we still be playing names at this particular point in time? Should Troost-Ekong, yes, captain, he scored the goal. Should Troost-Ekong be starting? Is that our best defender? Iwobi, we don't have a number 10 in the local league or anywhere around the world. That Iwobi, people are talking about how a country of over 200 million people, we cannot get one creative midfielder. It's
not about numbers. It's not about numbers.
It is not, but when numbers are there, then that means that you should have a greater pool to choose from. Go to the grassroots. If we start, are you saying that all from our top clubs, what are they now? If we call the Eyimbas, if we call the Rangers, if we call the Rebel Stars,
our best legs don't play in
Chan.
Yes, we did.
Our best legs don't play in the league.
But you see, I am saying that we cannot pick one person from there. When you surround yourself with people, you can elevate your game.
Definitely.
And that's what I'm saying is this: how is it that some of the most expensive players around Africa, some of the players in the biggest club, they come together and they cannot do basic football?
Yes.
It's so that's the. Is it coaching?
Yeah. It is down to coaching. It is down to coaching too.
No,
I don't think so.
But I don't think
you cannot say coaching.
Coaching has a
that could be part of it.
Look at you in front of me.
It's national team football.
Coaching is part of it.
Is it coaching or is something wrong with these players?
Can't you bring your experience from the club you're coming from?
Because some of these guys, like you said, they do well in these clubs. Maybe not, but at the basic level of the club they're playing. Alex Iwobi has been one of the best players for Fulham this season. And you can always trust Kevin Bassey to start every game, to play every 90 minutes.
Yeah.
You can always trust that. Moses Simon with Paris FC has also been very good. Since he moved there, Osimhen, we saw him in Champions League. Against Van Dijk, against Konate, he showed. Those are the elite defenders. But then this same guy comes around playing against non-league players or amateur players, and then
they don't know how to play football anymore.
It's my bogan. I'm talking about basic passes.
All of that he did in Belgium last season with Genk, and then what is happening?
But you should know Tolu has not been fantastic for Wolverhampton Wanderers.
No, he hasn't played many games. He has only played in the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
He has
started in the Premier League.
He did.
Okay, his first game was the start.
What do you think? I'm bemused. I don't know what to say. Is it coaching or is it village people on these players? What is it? Why can't look? Top teams when they start, we saw Argentina against Nigeria at the under 20. Top teams when they start, you don't have to warm up. It doesn't have to. Be beans where
you won't warm up before
you warm first.
I'm glad you
from the first minute you can hit a goal and start piling up goals. Why do we need a whole 45 minutes to learn how to pass?
The reason why I'm going to say that coaching is the least. Coaching is also part of it, but it's not holding too much water. You mentioned Argentina. Who was Scaloni before the World Cup?
Yeah, Lionel Scaloni.
Who was he before the World Cup?
I mean, if Scaloni should pass, some footballers, they cannot recognize him.
We know that he has been...
If you see Scaloni now,
he has been
some people that
they won't
recognize
him. As a coach, he has not had that credential like that. But the faith was there. Okay, come in and let's see what you can do. We have players that are experienced. They play in top leagues. They may not play for top clubs, but they play in competitive top leagues. And then you come to your country or to the continent to come play football. So you can't bring that same experience and use it here. We see Senegal. Who is Senegal's coach since Averen had left? Who is Senegal's coach?
Well, what's his name now?
Okay, you mean
Cisse.
You mean Ivory Coast, right?
Aliou Cisse.
Before even Ivory Coast, I'm talking about even
Senegal. Aliou Cisse left. He left already.
He left already. And then someone replaced him.
But you have Sadio Mane. You have Jackson has not been so great since leaving Chelsea. But you see how the collectiveness of the team makes him look good. We saw yesterday how was it not Sadio Mane who gave him that chance to score the penalty. Yeah. They've been calling up, and yes, the team, when it comes to the Senegalese national team, that's why the club side has not been doing so well. But when it comes to the national team, he just springs to life. He just kind of have a better form.
So what you're saying now?
So what are we saying? That every time he has to be the coach?
These players can come to by themselves and do basic things. You don't need a coach.
Do I need to tell you how you need to find your strikers? Passes, how you need to make crosses, pull-outs, or in the midfield, string passes together and put intricate passes to make sure that you are able to catch your opponents off guard. These things are basic things.
That's true, yeah.
So what is wrong? Is it a cloud? What happens when they enter? When they meet, when they come together?
See,
is it a cloud?
I'm going to say something quickly so that
when they come together,
my other colleagues can say something. The podcast, myself and Sunday Olise, the episode where we had Yakubu Aigbeni, he made something he said something that actually did touch me. He said they're a group of friendlies. They don't talk to themselves. They don't challenge themselves.
Well, Sime was doing that. We saw him doing that on the pitch.
That is a different thing.
Was that photo ops?
Let's leave that. But that's a different thing. One person trying to is not enough when players challenge each other where you're fighting for your sport. Now everybody, you see when they bring in 4 strikers, right? On the team sheet. Everybody is still looking towards, it's Victor Osimhen that will do it. There is no striker fighting to displace Victor Osimhen. Unlike in the previous generation, where yes, because you are Yerkini, so I want to be the starting man. So I want Victor Osimhen to be on the bench. They are all like, it's this. I'm not saying respect should not be there. Respect should be there, but at the same time, also show that you deserve to start and do well. Too many friendlies, too many bodies. They don't talk to each other. They're just friends. They snap. They and that's it. They're done. They don't talk to each other. They don't challenge each other.
Look, I want to make mention about
Osimhen can't do it all alone, and that's the same thing Yakubu was feeling for the young man. He can't do it alone.
I want to mention again when we want to very soon we'll have TVC game when people are meeting for 5 minutes. When we just tell each other, see, no pressure yourself, no two dribble. I'm telling my words now, and we are of course speaking English. Say, guys, Muna no two dribble. When you do the ball, if man dey on you, just give him to the next man, relax. Those are the basic things we see. It's basic, like these are people that have not played for ever.
Professional.
We've not played professional football.
No,
we just
don't
want to say,
your knee.
drop the pass and relax. Drop the pass, move and relax. When I drop the pass, enter space. Is that not the basic of, like, I don't get. Somebody has to explain how when this guy
I'm sorry, but then we just plugging a dead horse.
We're just plugging a dead horse.